Hare Krishna. Today we are going to be discussing a very beautiful story which is in the Garga Samhita. In this story, there is a great devotee named Asuri Muni. Asuri Muni once was meditating on Radha and Krishna. While he was meditating on Radha and Krishna, he was absorbed in their divine forms, and suddenly he lost the vision. Asuri Muni became very concerned that suddenly how did the vision disappear? And at that time, Asuri Muni decided that he will go and try to find the Naranarayan Rishi who is in the Himalayas, Badrikashram. So he went all the way to Badrikashram with the hope that Naranarayan Rishi will pacify his heart. And after having darshan of Naranarayan Rishi, he will feel better. When he reached Badrikashram, he found Naranarayan Rishi was missing also. So he got really shocked, and Asuri Muni decided to go all the way from Naranarayan Rishi's Badrikashram to the place to the Loka mountains where Ananta Shesha resides. So when he reached the place where Shesha resides, he found that even Shesha was missing. So Asuri Muni was really bewildered. How is it that even Shesha is missing? He asked all his associates, and all the associates of Shesha said, "We have no idea how Shesha is missing." From there, uh, Asuri Muni went to the Shvetudweep in the hope to find Lord Vishnu there. When he went to the shore of the Milk Ocean, he found that on the couch of Shesha, Lord Vishnu also is missing. He found this to be a very strange situation. All the incarnations of the Lord are missing. So Asuri Muni went all the way to the Vaikuntha planets. And when he went to the Vaikuntha planets, he found in the Vaikuntha planets, Lord Narayan and Lakshmi Devi are also missing. Now, Asuri Muni really couldn't contain himself. And he went all the way to Golok Vrindavan. And when he went to Golok Vrindavan with the hope of finding Krishna, he found that Krishna was nowhere to be seen in Golok Vrindavan. And while he was searching low and high in Golok Vrindavan, he found a group of coward boys playing there. And he asked the boys, "Do you know where Krishna is?" The boys giggled and they told him, "Go to the material world. Krishna is doing incarnations in the material world. First, he incarnated as Krishna Garbha, and then he incarnated as Vamana. Go to the material world, you'll find him." So then Asuri Muni, he came back to the material world and he was searching low and high and he just couldn't find the Lord. Finally, he had a big realization. He realized that only by the mercy of Vaishnavas can I find Krishna. And he decided to go and take shelter of a Vaishnava. And that's when Asuri Muni went to Kailash mountain and took shelter of Lord Shiva, who was the greatest of Vaishnavas. When Lord Shiva heard the predicament of Asuri Muni, he said, "You are such a great devotee of Lord Krishna. Definitely Krishna will give you his darshan." And telling like this, Lord Shiva suggested to Asuri Muni that let us go to Vrindavan. There, Krishna is performing Rasa dance, and surely we will find him there. So Lord Shiva and Asuri Muni together came to Vrindavan, and they went to the banks of the Yamuna river at Vamsi Vata, where Krishna was performing his Rasa Lila with all the gopis. And Lord Shiva, he met a group of gopis and he asked them, "Have you seen Krishna? We want to see Krishna. Can we have darshan of Krishna?" The gopis started giggling and they said, "Don't you know in Vrindavan there's only one Purusha, and that is Krishna. Both of you have only one fault. You may be great personalities, but the only fault that you have is that both of you all have male bodies. As long as you have male bodies, you cannot see Krishna." So the gopis, when they told him like this, Asuri Muni looked at Lord Shiva and he said, can we do something about it? Can we do something about our male bodies that is preventing us from seeing Krishna?" Lord Shiva asked the gopis of Vrindavan that please, can you, help us understand how we can, see Krishna and give up these male bodies. the gopis of Vrindavan, they pointed out to the Mansarovar lake and they told Lord Shiva and Asuri Muni, both of you go and have bath in the Mansarovar lake. And soon, both of y'all will have forms that will become suitable for you to have darshan of Krishna. Lord Shiva and Asuri Muni, they both went and dipped in the Mansarovar lake. And as soon as they dipped themselves, they came out as beautiful gopis. And these two beautiful gopis were allowed to enter into the Rasa dance area. And as soon as Lord Shiva and Asuri Muni entered into the Rasa dance area in gopi form, Lord Krishna, who was with Radha, immediately got up to welcome them. Radharani felt a little bad, but then eventually she realized Krishna wants to give mercy to these gopis. And Krishna went and met Lord Shiva and welcomed him to the Rasa dance. Lord Shiva was so grateful to Krishna for allowing him to be a part of the Rasa dance. And Lord Shiva spoke to Krishna, and Krishna said, "My dear devotees, please tell me, what desire do you have that you have come here? I'll fulfill any desire of yours." At that time, Lord Shiva and Asuri Muni said that, "Oh Hari, we have no desire other than the desire to serve your lotus feet." They said, "Please allow us to reside within the divine realm of Vrindavan and become your eternal servants." Lord Krishna, with the request, being pleased with the request of Lord Shiva and Asuri Muni, granted them eternal residence in Vrindavan. And from that time onwards, Asuri Muni and Lord Shiva reside in the form of gopis in the uh, divine groves of Vamsivata on the banks of the Yamuna River. This story is very instructive because it tells us a very important lesson that we can learn. The lesson that we can learn from this story is that if you try to see Krishna with your own efforts, it may be possible, it may not be possible, but it is very difficult by our own efforts to trying to see Krishna. But if we get the mercy of a Vaishnava, with the mercy of the Vaishnava, Krishna reveals himself to us. Therefore, we must always aspire to get the mercy of great Vaishnavas. Because with the mercy of great Vaishnavas, being able to see Krishna is very easy. Having access to Krishna becomes very easy. So let us all take the association of devotees. Whenever in our spiritual lives we feel something is going wrong, my meditation is breaking, I'm not able to absorb myself in Krishna, I'm not able to focus so much on chanting the holy names, we must immediately seek out a devotee and ask him mercy so that the Lord reveals himself to us by the mercy of the devotees. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.